grandparent process. What do I mean by grandparent process? So you have parent process, but then you have the parent of the parent. Just check. Use the PS command to find the command line arguments to one of the A-Getty processes. So PS AUX grep A-Getty. Well, I don't see anything there, so am I the wrong machine? Maybe I'd have to go over to there we go. So on my desktop, it wasn't running that, but on my NS1, it is running it. So I said, what did I say? Find the command line arguments. By looking at this, whoops, sorry. What are the command line arguments to the A-Getty process? All this. Those are the command line arguments. Okay. The A-Getty process may not show up if you're logged in via VNC. Okay, so in the submission file, you have to tell me the name of the system, the username that the cron jobs are under, the grandparent process, so if it's like system D or something, write that, and then the Getty process arguments, which I shared with you. Now, oh yeah. Here's what, I want to do this exercise real quick. So, the PS tree, if it's installed, is nice because it shows you, kind of, it shows you who the parent process is. So when I run the PS tree command, what's the parent process of the PS tree command? Bash. What's the grandparent process? And then you keep going back, right? However, I really think we ought to know this command, PS, let's see, now I can't remember. Did that, minus O, look at my man page. Okay, so the PS command we've looked at. Pretty sure maybe it's AF. Same thing. Okay. Either way you want to do it. But what I like about the O output, it says, what columns do you want me to show of the PS command? So I told it to show me the process ID, I told it to show me the parent process ID, and I told it to show me the command name itself. So let's look at, I guess, XM4. That's not good. Well, maybe, we'll look at it real quick. So XM4. What's the process ID? And what's the parent process ID? 1. Okay, what has process ID of 1? Let's go look. Come back up here. So I'm looking at the left column. Do I have one? System D. Or init. Anyway, I think it is called system D now, but whatever. So that's the parent process. Let's go look, let's do one more that might have something different. Let's look at Google Chrome. Okay, there's my ID, process ID. The parent process is 20579. So I'm going to do this. Grep 20579. Oops. Really? Okay, whatever. So I'm going to look for 20579 process ID is Chrome, some other Chrome process. The parent process of that is 20575. So we do 20575 to see what the parent process of Chrome is. 20575 is some other Chrome process, but the parent process of that is 20564. So 20564, that's some other Google Chrome process, and what's the parent process of Google Chrome? One, which is system D. So you can do that to traverse a hierarchy, if you can kind of memorize that command or write it down. Because on a test, a typical question, like on the practical exam, I think it's on the practical exam, we'll say, what's the grandparent process of such and such, just like we did on the assignment. Or process ID or process name. And so this is useful. PS tree is also useful, but maybe the system I give you doesn't have PS tree installed on it. So being able to figure out who the parent process is or the grandparent process is important. Okay, phew, I think I talked about everything on this assignment. Any questions that occur to you yet on that, or any other assignments that you wanted to ask questions on? Yeah?
To look back at DNS symbol to fix that stuff, and now it's saying that it just doesn't have any address records, even though they are in that file.
What's the address?
160.38.206.165. 162.
160 what?
162. Should be the NS1.
So you've already did a service binary restart.
Yeah.
Left var log syslog. Jump down here. That one sent notifies. Oh, you didn't.
Keep saying. When I restart it, it will say that I have no address records, and then it says it quits it because it is.
Oh, I think it's
Yeah, I keep seeing something similar. It's like NS1 dot whatever does not have any records.
That one's
why? Where's the? Oh, there it is.
yeah. There's no A records, but in the file you can see that I'm using it as A records.
NS1 and NS2 don't.
Well,
Write that in down here. Yeah, A records. Put NS1 down here with an A record. NS2 down here with an A record.
Those aren't like the glue records?
Well, I have to put in my glue records. It tells it how to get to your name servers, but and just tells it how to get your name servers. But unless you have a corresponding A record that resolves NS1 and NS2, it won't actually resolve them. So I have a record for NS1 and NS2 down here that are A records.
So how no, this is like that.
So right here, you have an NS record here for this domain. You need to do the same thing for the other domain.
So it would just be NS, it would be
You can just copy and paste those.
from that file into that one.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Okay, anyone else have any questions? All right, see you Friday.